Hey, it's Monday. Hey, it's Monday. Hey, it's a vlog. And today's Monday. I have a lot of stuff to do today. Let me catch you up on what's been going on. I'm back at home. I think I've posted 2, maybe 3, probably 2 videos before this vlog has gone live that I'm filming now. So, like, you would know that. Yesterday, I randomly decided to start a sourdough starter. Her name is Rita. We have to go feed her in a little bit. It is 10 o'clock, so I have like an hour and a half until I need to feed Rita. I'm not doing like really strict. I'm going the lazy way and like the chill way because I've seen so much information online. I have been hyper fixating on watching sourdough videos for like the last 3 weeks. And as far as I can tell, literally everybody does it differently. Nobody is right. All of the ways work. No matter which way you do it, like it's gonna work. And one thing I saw that like really convinced me that I could also do this is that sourdough has been around for like centuries. And people that did sourdough centuries ago didn't have like measuring cups. They didn't have like, thermometers and like fancy ovens. They literally just put flour and water in a bowl and mixed it and then cooked it over a fucking fire. So I think I'll be okay. I know that I'm going to have like failures during this process. I know that some of my loaves are going to be awful, especially in the beginning. And I'm like prepared for that. But sourdough is my favorite bread. Everywhere I go, if sourdough is an option, I will buy it. And store-bought sourdough, like sliced sourdough at the store, like the grocery store, is just not, it's just not as good. Like it's good, but it just doesn't have that sour like texture that you really want. It's like as if sourdough sneezed on it, but it's not actually a sourdough. So I'm really excited to try to make my own. Thanksgiving is next week, so I would love to get like 1 or 2 practice loaves in. Maybe try to make a loaf for Thanksgiving, just a plain one. I'm not gonna go crazy for my first like loaf. I'm just gonna do a plain, just bread, okay? Just like flour, water, salt, probably. But yeah, I really thought like my life has been crazy this year, so why not start a sourdough starter on top of that? And then also, today's Monday. On Sunday, we're going to pick up a puppy. We're picking up our mini long-haired dachshund, and we've decided to name him Waffle. And he's so cute and so small. And I can't wait to have puppy kisses. So my son has just had like an awful year. I mean, I've had an awful year too, don't get me wrong. But I'm a fully grown adult, and I have ways that I can like, cope to the best of my ability. But like he's only 6, and there's just a lot that he probably doesn't know how to process. And he also is probably going to have surgery and get his adenoids taken out. So on top of everything else we've had going on this year, big move, new school for him, house shit exploded, living in a hotel, my dad passed away, moving back into the house, which still isn't really finished, by the way. They still have to finish his bathroom and also retile our master shower because that's also leaking. So on top of all that, my son is probably going to have surgery to get his adenoids taken out. So I wanted to do something that I think would make him happy. I know that he really misses our cats. He talks about them all the time, at least once or twice a week, which makes me sad because I feel awful for him. But we were responsible. We had him allergy tested to make sure that he's not allergic to dogs. Because obviously I don't want to get him another pet and then he ends up being allergic to a dog like he was with the cats, right? So we had him allergy tested and he's not allergic to dogs. But then they also took x-rays of his face because she was asking about him because he was mouth breathing. And I was like, oh yeah, he's like that all the time. His tonsils are swollen all the time. And his primary care physician at our old doctor, she said that it was like the allergies causing the tonsils swollen. Apparently the allergies are not causing the tonsils to be swollen. The adenoids that are swollen and blocking his airways are causing his tonsils to be swollen. So my poor 6-year-old child, he's already had 2 surgeries in his lifetime. He had a minor surgery on his urethra when he was a baby, and then he had ear tubes put in when he was like 3. That's a lie. He was 4.5 when he had the ear tubes put in. But his first surgery, I think he was only 2. He was still in diapers. So like kid's 6 years old about to have his 3rd surgery. So I just really wanted to get him a pet and like fill some hole in him because I just know that he's feeling like lonely a lot of the time. And I had a small dog growing up, and that small dog was literally my best friend. That small dog is the reason I am still alive today. Like there were so many days where I just felt like giving up, and like just that unconditional love from a little doggy is the best. So We're getting a small dog. We're getting a mini long-haired dachshund, and his name is Waffle. And I'm gonna see if I have a picture to show you. Here. This is Waffle, and I can't wait to pick him up. He's got blue eyes also, which is like so cute. But yeah, I literally can't wait to just kiss his little cute nose. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I need to empty the dishwasher, clean out the sink, feed my sourdough starter, start some laundry. And this week I need to get out of a reading slump. And I'm going to do that by using suggestions that I was given on Instagram when I asked for people to give me tips and tricks or advice on what they usually do to get out of a slump. So that's what this entire vlog is going to be about. It's going to be a combo life vlog and trying to get out of a reading slump so I can try to get back into a groove and before I pick up the puppy on Sunday, and then the puppy is going to inevitably throw my groove off again. So, we're just all kinds of all over the place. I decided we're already living in chaos. Why not amp it up? Let's add a sourdough starter. Let's add a puppy. Are these my best life choices I've ever made? Maybe. I made banana bread last night also because I had ordered some bananas for delivery. Well, I didn't just order bananas. That's weird. I ordered groceries for delivery last week when we first were trying to settle in. And I had a male shopper. Like, no offense to men out there. Like, most of you, I'm sure, are competent and can shop for food. But there's just something about male Instacart shoppers. Like, they literally are fighting for their lives. They have one brain cell and it has nothing to fire off against. Like, they're just struggling. So he brought me an entire bunch, like almost 2 pounds of bananas that were already like black. And I was like, okay, cool, great. What am I going to do with this? So I made banana bread last night. So I'm going to get started on some of my chores. But I'm going to bring you with me so when I feed Rita, I can show you and we can check on her progress together because I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, this is my sourdough starter who I've named Rita. And the reason for that name is because I was talking to my friend Missy and we were talking about how we needed to name our starters. She has a starter. I don't know how old hers is, but maybe a couple weeks, right? And she was saying that she couldn't pick. And I was like, oh, I was thinking of naming mine Princess Donut, like from Dungeon Crawler Carl. And then I was torn between that or Marjorie because I feel like an old lady name would be appropriate for the sourdough, right? And she goes, oh my God, an old lady name. I should have thought of that. I'm going to name it Gladys from Bluey. And Gladys is Muffin's old lady name. And then I was like, oh my God, that's such a good idea. So I'm going to name mine Rita because Bluey's granny name is Janet and Bingo's granny name is Rita. And Bingo is my favorite character on the Bluey show. My favorite scene is when Bluey's like, don't forget the beans for dinner, Rita. So I named mine Rita. Anyways, she's really thick. I already fed her today. I didn't record it because I was on the phone with my uncle having a chat with my godfather. But here's my dough. She's looking thick. She's ready to make some bubbles today, hopefully. So we're going to leave that crooked so she can breathe. And I've got the little hair tie because I don't have an elastic, but I'm going to hair tie at her level today so I can see if she grows at all overnight. And then I won't have to feed her again until tomorrow. So there's that. I already put my dishes in the dishwasher. I washed some dishes by hand, as you can see. And maybe I should face track when I'm walking around. There we go. So I washed some dishes by hand. I made a couple of phone calls. My son's allergist called me, so I called her back. I talked to one uncle, and then I called my other uncle, and it's 12 o'clock now. What else do I have to do today? I need to start a load of laundry, but I'm also feeling really sweaty. I got really sweaty when I was washing the dishes because the water was hot and it was steaming me. But I think I'm going to have a quick lunch because it's noon, and then I think I'm going to have a shower, and then I'll start my laundry. And then after that, I'm going to look at the suggestions for how to get out of a slump. And we're going to try our first suggestion. Maybe I'll write them down on a piece of paper and I can like pick one out of a like hat or jar or something. And we'll go from there. Okay, it's been a little while. I showered. I had a quick lunch. I cut my toenails, how to trim the raptor claws. I started a little laundry and I set my shark to mop. That's a lie. I set my shark vacuum to sweep my bedroom and bathroom. And then I'll probably have to do a quick little vacuum of the bathroom rugs later because I picked those up for the shark. So, because it always gets stuck in there. Not the brightest robot in the box, you know what I'm saying? It's 1:33. So I have a list on my phone. Actually, I just have like some screenshots of the Instagram responses. So I'm gonna look for a notebook and then, haha, I found a notebook. I'm going to write all of these answers down. And I think we're just gonna pick one out of a hat. I don't have a hat. It'll probably be like, I have a Taylor Swift popcorn bucket up there. It'll probably be that. I want a purple pencil just because I like purple. Okay. So I'm going to read the suggestions to you as I write them down. That way you already know what all the options are before I pick one out to do from the hat. So the first one is, let me fold this in half actually so we can, I don't think I'll have to write too many, but let's see. Read a fast-paced thriller. Reread a fave/comfort, followed by you need it, girl. Not wrong. What the fuck is that? Bluey's cleaner brush roll is stuck. Our robot vacuum's name is Bluey. I will be right back. I need to go help her. Okay, apparently my robot vacuum ate a, what do you call it, dryer sheet. Crisis averted. So reread a fave/comfort read followed by you need it, girl. Which is not wrong. I'm gonna put down recharge with a different hobby. Set the mood. So like candle, make tea, candle, or make tea, I can't spell, etc. Read a genre you don't normally read. That one might be hard because I'm going to try to stick to things I own, so either physically or on my Kobo. I think I might have a couple things that are out of my like regular genre, I guess. Somebody said a quick, smutty thing. That's from my friend Maddie on Instagram. Thanks, Maddie. If I get that one, I actually have the perfect thing to read that I've been meaning to read for a while, and it's short. So thanks, Maddie. Start a reread of an old favorite to get back into the habit, and you don't even have to finish it. I think that one's so fun, but unfortunately for me, I hate not finishing books, especially if I love it and it's like a favorite. So if I do start a reread, I probably will read it all the way through, but like maybe I'll like start it, get in the groove, and then like read a few things while I finish it. Like I won't super prioritize it, but I'll just use it as like a gateway drug. Start a reread of an old fave, or maybe I should like force myself to not finish it because then I'll be in the reading mood. Hopefully that's the goal, right? Because the old favorite will like kickstart it. So I think I need to like follow the advice and force myself to not finish it and don't finish it, which is crazy. Another one says quick, snappy reads to gain momentum, such as T. Kingfisher novellas, romance, or middle grade. Short and snappy. T. Kingfisher, what does that one say? Short romance, or middle grade. Would love to read a T. Kingfisher. I actually have a T. Kingfisher on my physical TBR, which is great. Another person just says do a reread, which I already have, so I'm not gonna, should I add it twice? No, I'm not gonna add it because I technically have it already twice. I have reread a favorite or comfort read, which I guess I have that. I do have a comfort read. And then I have start a reread but don't finish it. So I'm not gonna add this other reread, but just know there were 3 suggestions for that. This next suggestion is probably like the craziest one. Because I am technically in the middle of a couple of things and I'm enjoying them. It's not that I'm not enjoying them. It's just that while I was already reading them, a bunch of shit happened in my life. Like my dad died while I was reading these 2 books. The house had more issues while I was reading these 2 books. So it sucks because I am enjoying them, but maybe I do need to just DNF them for now. Like hard, soft DNF them, like a hard, soft, like hard DNF it for now, but I will go back to it maybe in a couple months, you know? So DNF all the things, which is scary. And then this last one says, more Dungeon Crawler Carl. Read it because of you. Husband and I are on the number 3 now. And it also says, read Dungeon Crawler Carl. Woo, that's a mouthful. Read Dungeon Crawler Carl. And then it says on audio. I would love to. However, I'm really, really trying not to support Audible. And unfortunately, they are Audible exclusives. So I'm definitely willing to keep reading Dungeon Crawler Carl because I have the books. Well, not all of them. I think I have the first 3 and I've only read number 1. So I would love to do that. I won't be doing it on audio though, just because I don't want to give money to Audible right now. I am really trying to avoid it. Every now and then when they do the 99-cent deal for like 3 months, I might snag it just because then that way I know Jeff Bezos is only getting $1 of my money for a book. I really am trying not to buy anything that is an ebook, physical book, or audiobook from Amazon because I would love to support brick and mortar bookstores more, which is why I like Libro FM because my credit that I buy for an audiobook can go towards a brick and mortar store. So as much as I really want to listen to the audio because I've heard they're fantastic, unfortunately I won't be doing that today. And that's all of them. I didn't get a lot, but the ones that I did get are really good suggestions. Woo! Cutting a straight line is apparently really hard. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. That's perfect. Well, technically 11 because I got a third suggestion to reread something. Oh my God, I can't cut a straight line to save my life today. It's probably all the coffee I've been drinking. I had a lot of coffee today. I'm not going to lie to you because I need energy to get things done, which I feel like I've done quite a few things today. I haven't really B-roll vlogged any of it. I have my papers. Okay. I'm just going to fold them all in half quick and then try to grab that bucket. I'm a little short. Am I going to be able to reach that? You know what? My TBR jars are empty right now. I'm just going to grab one of those because I know that I can reach it without falling or breaking something. So let's fold these up quick. I'm literally just like folding it in half so I can't see the words on the outside. And then we'll do that quick. Yeah, I'm just going to use one of my TBR jars. These are currently empty. Okay, these are how to get out of a slump suggestions. Let's see what the first one we're going to try is. I don't think I'm going to do this for 10 days in a row, but I would like to vlog probably most of this week, at least up until Thursday. I really want to make sure it's like mixed up. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm going to not look. I'm not looking. Oh, I got one. Okay, let's see. What does that say? Oh, a quick smutty thing. Focus. A quick smutty thing. Okay, perfect. I know just what to read for this. Ooh, I just got a 30-day free trial of Kobo Plus Audio. Okay, thanks, Kobo. I've never used the free trial. I think when you initially get your Kobo, I think it's 7 days. And I've never used it. It's been a year and they just offered me a 30-day free trial. So pro tip, don't take the 7-day free trial. Hold your ground and you'll get 30 days for free. Okay, fun. But that's not what we're here for at the moment. I need to go into my books and I'm just going to search for it because I don't know which collection I put it in. Okay, so the ebook that I've chosen to read that is, I'm assuming, smutty because it's part of a smutty series is A Bump in Boohale, which is part of the That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon series, Mead Mishaps. It's the Mead Mishaps series. I don't know what this is about, but I'm assuming one of them gets pregnant. I don't know who the main character is of this book because it's a novella. I think this is like 50 pages. So that's not even a novella. It's like a short story. Let me see. There's only 3 chapters. Please be aware this book. Let's get closer. I want you real close when I read this content warning out loud to you because my prompt was a quick smutty thing. Okay, this says, please be aware, this book contains light BDSM and sexually explicit content that could trigger certain audiences. Okay. I don't normally like smutty things, but I do really like Kimberly Lemming's writing. I think she's really funny. And I think she's like very self-aware. So that makes it less cringe, you know? I'm kind of excited. All right, I'm gonna read this, I guess, right now. Apparently it will take me 37 minutes to read the entire little story. So I might just get cozy in my reading chair and just read right now. Maybe I could maybe I could pull a second choice from the jar of slump busting. That's an awful name. I hate it. From the jar of suggestions. Because it's only like, what time is it? I need to pick. Hey Siri, what time is it? Okay, it's 2:00 basically. So I don't have to be able to get my son for like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna read this quick and then maybe we'll come back and pull a second suggestion. Okay, so I finished A Bump in Boohale and it was kind of boring. The content warning was misleading. The BDSM was literally like vanilla choking. It wasn't even choking. He literally just put his hand there. Like she could talk and swallow her spit, and the language used during the sex scene was like real cringy. We are gonna pick another one. It's like 3:30. My husband should be home in like 2 minutes, and then he's gonna go get our one just jumped out, so maybe that's the one we should pick. But my husband's gonna be home in like 2 minutes, and then he's gonna get our son off the bus. So it's about to be crazy in here. So after I read the next prompt for tomorrow, I will probably not vlog again until the morning. But that way I'll know what we're doing tomorrow and I can start nice and early. Okay, this is the one that like jumped out of the jar when I was shaking it. So let's see. I can't see what it says. What's that say? Set the mood, candle, or maybe tea, etc. Ooh, okay. So that's perfect because in the morning I'll make a hot latte and then I'll come in either here or the couch maybe and set a candle and if I go in the living room, I can put ambiance on the TV, or in here I could put it on my monitor. I just won't be able to hear it, but I can see it, and I'll set a candle. So that's perfect for the morning, but that's an activity that I can easily do while doing something else. So do I pick another option? Should we double up tomorrow? Let's pick one more. I think my husband is texting me also, so I need to hurry up. This says DNF all the things. So I'm officially not allowed to read either of the 2 books I'm reading right now, which is Assassin's Apprentice. And then on my Kobo, I'm also reading The Staircase in the Woods. So tomorrow I'll have to pick something new to read. Should I do a mood read tomorrow or see if I get out of here, reread a favorite? Let's do one more because I'm officially DNFing those. So I've already done that one. So let's get one more so I can do 2 tomorrow. Short and snappy, T. Kingfisher, a short romance, or a middle grade. Perfect. So short and snappy and DNF all the things, which I just poof, I did it, DNF all the things, and then a quick smutty thing I just did. Where's the candle one? Set the mood. Okay, so set the mood with short and snappy tomorrow is going to be my first thing in the morning goal. And since this person who was Jade, by the way, Jade from Jade Juniper, since she specifically said T. Kingfisher, the only T. Kingfisher I have physically is Sword Heart. And I have this beautiful new edition. So, ooh, pretty. So I think I'm going to start that in the morning with a nice hot latte and set the mood with some candles and ambiance. How long is this? Okay, I wouldn't qualify this as short and snappy. Okay, it's 436 pages, so that's not technically short and snappy, but it is T. Kingfisher. I'll tell you what, since I'm not doing this one till the morning, I'm going to put it to the side, and then I will message Jade and ask her opinion. I'll tell her I'm filming and let her know that short and snappy came up / T. Kingfisher / romance / middle grade. But I'll tell her the only T. Kingfisher I have is over 400 pages and see if she has another suggestion, if I should read a different one. The only other one I've read is A House with Good Bones, and that was short. So maybe I can pick another one of her horror novellas. Hey, it's the next day. So I have some updates for you. I did message my friend Jade and ask her what to do because Sword Heart, even though it's by T. Kingfisher, which was the suggestion, is not technically short and snappy. It's 400 pages long. And even though it's absolutely gorgeous, I won't be reading this one yet. However, I did ask Jade if she had a suggestion of which T. Kingfisher I should read. And She said that I should read Nettle and Bone, which I think I own already on my Kobo, which I didn't know. Oh, I do own it. Okay, cool. Nettle and Bone. So I'm gonna read Nettle and Bone. This is short, quick, and snappy, supposedly. Hugo and Nebula award-winning author. Well, fancy. I'm actually really excited because I read A House with Good Bones a while ago. Actually, 1 year ago in October, I read it, and I really enjoyed it. It wasn't perfect, like I didn't give it a 5 stars, but I think for what it was and how short it was, and the fact that I read it outside in like the woods, and it was kind of about like bugs, and there was a lot of like bug imagery in the story. It was so good. At the time, it was just what I needed. So I'm really hoping that this one will also be just what I needed. So it is the next day. However, it is 12:48 p.m. And the reason for that is last night I was playing Ark Raiders with my husband, and I was good. I was like, okay, you know what? I've had some fun on Ark. It's like 10:20. I'm going to get off. I'm going to have a quick snack, and I'm going to read a little bit before I go to bed. I was going to read Nettle and Bone last night. However, that never happened because during my quick snack, there was an incident. I broke my tooth. I'll insert a picture of the literal dozens of pieces of my tooth here. And then I went to the dentist this morning to have it looked at, and apparently I had a filling in there, like an enamel filling, one of the ones that's like, it looks like tooth color, but they said either the dentist didn't fully get it all and it kept growing, or the enamel didn't like adhere properly in the center, which caused a new cavity to grow, and then because there was just air pocket in there, and then it made my tooth brittle and my tooth cracked to like 12 pieces. So life's a little bit rough right now. I can feel it rubbing on my cheek. My tooth is very sharp. I'm luckily, knock on wood, not really in any pain. It's like the most tiniest mild sore like that you could possibly have. Anyways, turns out your girl needs a root canal. So my husband is upstairs trying to look at the list of providers for me because they gave me a referral to one doctor, and then I called that doctor and they were like, oh, we actually don't take your insurance. And I was like, okay, cool, that's fucking helpful. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a root canal scheduled sometime. Either Friday would be great to get it done before we go get the puppy. If I have to get it done Monday, that's going to suck because we're going to all have to go. And obviously the puppy's very, very young, so we will have to be leaving it in the crate because that's the safest option. But I don't have a choice, you know? So it's just one time. I mean, I plan to crate train fully, but I would like to not leave the puppy alone until he's fully crate trained. But unfortunately that won't be happening. So he will have to get left alone probably Monday or Tuesday if I can get in before Thanksgiving, because I really don't want to wait till after Thanksgiving. I'm scared that it's going to get worse, and I'm scared that it's going to start hurting worse than what it does now. So everybody cross your fingers for me because I literally need all of the luck you can spare, please. This has been the worst year of my life. So many bad things have happened to me. So we're a little off schedule today. I did feed Rita. She didn't double in size last night, but she like quartered. She rose a lot last night and had a lot of bubbles, and she's starting to smell a little like musky sweet, which I think is a good sign. I fed her while I was talking to my husband after he came home. I was like crying, trying not to get tears in her because we don't want to ruin her with my salty tears. But we're going to open some packages. I have a package from Half Magic and a package from Archer and Olive. So I'm going to open these first, and then I will attempt to do my reading. I was going to read last night. I had every intention of having that snack and literally just going to lay down for a little bit with my Kobo and reading. But life had other options for me. Instead, I had a 3-hour panic attack about my tooth being broken. One thing I really like about Half Magic Beauty is that their like packaging is compostable. I'm pretty sure this filling is compostable as well. And then all of the stuff that's packed, all the makeup is also compostable, so it doesn't live forever in a landfill. Okay, so what did I get? I got a lot of stuff, I think. They had a big sale. I got, what shade is this? Oh, I got the new duochrome colors. This one's called Sparkle Puff. It's very similar to Blushing Lizard, but it is more of a neutral pink instead of a green pink. At least I think so. But it is super similar, but very pretty. Love that. And then I also got this one, which is called Tickle Spell, which I think is a gold color or like a champagne color. So these green containers are also compostable. Ooh, yeah, this is really pretty. So this is called Tickle Spell. It's like a champagne, almost a rosy champagne. It is a little pinkish, but pretty. And the reason I got more of these sparkle things is because I've been loving the blushing lizard and electric butterfly ones. I'm not really like, I like the mermaid one. I can't remember what the full name of it is, but I like it. But that one is like not an everyday option. That one's a little too much for me to be wearing every day. And then they released some more of the sparkle duochromes in more neutral-ish shades. This one is called Possessed Pearl. This is so pretty. Possessed? Yeah, Possessed. This one is so pretty. It's almost like a shimmery beige. Yeah, this one's really pretty. I like that one a lot. I think that'll be nice for like a neutral everyday look, this one. And then the last one I got, I think is more Blushing Lizard because it's my favorite. And I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, more Blushing Lizard. So I'm going to leave this one in the package for now. And then I also got as I'm dropping things. Okay. I got the Half Magic Wing Hack set. So this actually comes with a guideline thingy and a makeup remover pen. So you can use the pen to like flick the bottom of the eyeliner if it's not crisp enough. I think I actually got this for free with the purchase of the other stuff I bought, which, you know, if it's free, it's for me. What is this? I can't remember. Oh, I also got the Blushing Lizard lip gloss. We're gonna try it on. I look like shit because I literally cried for so long last night, and again cried so much this morning because I'm upset about my root canal situation. But I'm really curious to see how this looks on me. I saw it. Come in. Hi. Okay. Husband just knocked, and I have another dentist appointment tomorrow at 1 p.m. So it's a great week to be me, honestly. Anyways, as I was saying, I got the Blushing Lizard lip gloss, and I don't normally wear lip gloss, but it looked so pretty. Ugh. Ooh. You're gonna come real close to me right now, and I will cut this bit out if it's awkward, but I can't see what I'm doing, so scooch on in here. And then I think I got this thing for free. It's called Edward's, what was it called? I can't read it. Where's the box? Edward's Fantasy. It looks like a matte lip. Okay, let's try the one I actually bought, which is so pretty. Ooh, I actually like that. Okay, it's sticky though. Okay, it's real sticky. It's kind of pretty. Oh, I like it. Okay, we're gonna wipe it off. Oh, that is gonna be for special occasions. Also, note to self, wear chapstick under that because it's real sticky and my lips were dry. Oh, it was sparkly. Okay, I got most of it off. Now I'm going to try this one that I got for free. I don't think I'll put this on my whole lip because I don't want to. Oh my God, it's real dark. All right, this is a little crazy. Oh, that actually feels good though on my lips. Wait, that feels nice on my lips. Okay, this is so dark. This one feels crazy. I don't like barely feel it. It makes my teeth look so white. Oh my God, hold on. I need to look at my phone because I feel like what I'm seeing there is so different to what it would look like over here. Oh, this is pretty actually. Wait. Okay, it probably looks crazy because like I look a mess right now. Okay, I was gonna take this one off because I'm not used to things on my lips and I really thought it would be sticky and weird like this gloss. But actually, it feels so soft. Is it like all over my face? I don't do lip liner. Should I have done lip liner? Maybe. Oh yeah, I definitely should have. Okay, well, that's good enough for now. I guess I'm gonna leave this on just because I think it looks kind of cool. It's called Edward's Fantasy, and I get it now. It's like blood. Edward, like the like vibe, like Twilight, like bloody lips. I don't know. We're just gonna leave it for now. because I can't feel it, which is perfect because I have sensory issues. Next, I have a box from Archer and Olive. My address is on the front, so I'm not going to show you that. Oh, you mother trucker, I dropped it. I don't remember what I got, so we're going to find that out together, I guess. I got a memo pad. Oh, yeah, I remember now. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. I just broke my knife. I just broke my knife literally trying to open plastic. That's crazy. Okay. I fixed it maybe? I don't know. That was weird. Oh my god, I'm making a huge mess. There's plastic and packaging all over the floor here. They don't make these things easy for people with chunky fingers like me to open. Ooh, how cute. Okay, so as soon as I show you what this is, you will know why I got it immediately. I want to put this down, but I don't want to drop it. I dropped it. So first, I'm going to show you my Luna moth, okay? And then when I saw this notepad, look at her. I couldn't resist. Oh my god. So cute, right? Perfect. Perfect. Obsessed. Adorable. And then I also got some stickers. Winter gift tag, sticker sheet. I got these because Christmas is coming up and I thought they were so adorable. Actually, did I buy this? I don't think I would have bought this. Wait, this was free. Wait, this is free because I did not buy this. It's not on my packing sheet. Aw, thanks, Archer and Olive. That is so sweet of you to give me little Christmas gift tags. Thanks, Archer and Olive. Thank you. I was like, I remember seeing them on the website, but I was like, I would not have bought gift tags because I usually just write in Sharpie on the wrapping paper because I'm lazy. That is so cute though. Thank you, Archer and Olive, for the free gift. Okay, and I of course got another notebook. Did I need another notebook? No. There are still 3 of them over there on my desk that have nothing written in them. But I'm determined that 2026 is going to be the year that I start journaling again. I want to revive my like Bujo, but I don't want it to be like just a bullet journal. I really kind of want to just have like a low-key minimalist content planner. I don't think I'm going to do a reading journal again per se, but I would like to have a content planner and then maybe like, I don't know. I could do a book journal again. But I don't know. I have to figure out what kind of system I want to use for all of that and whatnot. This one is stunning. Oh my god, it's even prettier in person. Ooh. Okay, I got the Forest Impressions journal. So all the foiling is like things you could find in a forest. There's acorns, different kinds of leaves. I think those are berries. Some thistle. Oh, so cute. So cute. And I think I got it lined. Yes, I got a lined one because the dot grid was sold out, but that's fine because that was probably sold out. I'm really sorry. The lines will be perfect for a regular, like just journal, you know? Just a regular journal. Look how cute the end papers are. So pretty. So pretty. And the back is, I think it's leather, but it's kind of like got this cool pattern. That blue is stunning. Stunning, I say. Stunning. Okay, I'm really excited for this one. So this is going to be my regular journal. And then I have 3 over there that I can choose for a content journal. Because none of the other 3 are lined. They're all dot grid, which I usually prefer. But since this one is so pretty and the dot grid was sold out, I was like, you know what? I do want just a regular journal again. So this would be perfect since it already has lines. Stunning. Stunning, 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 and also stunning. How cute. Free gift. Okay, that's my little haul. I'm probably going to clean my lips now. I bet they'll be stained though because this is so dark. Oh, it's like a purpley. It just looks red in the camera. This is actually so pretty though. Yeah, it did stain my bottom lip, huh? Well, my lips are stained a nice dark burgundy purple, I suppose. I bet this would be good together. They kind of have a similar base color. Let's look. If you look at them side by side, like they're definitely a similar base hue. I wonder if that would be good layered together. I'm not great at makeup. Like I'm not great at it, which is why I couldn't resist the magic wing hack set because I need all the help I can get, truly. Okay, I now have a big mess to clean up. I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to try to get cozy, and I'm going to start reading Nettle and Bone, and I'm really excited about it. Okay, good morning. I didn't actually read anything yesterday. Hear me out. I had a lot of phone calls to make about my tooth, and I'm actually really stressed. I have to go back to the dentist today. My appointment's at 1 and it's like 25 minutes away. So I need to make sure I'm out of here by like 12:20 because I like to be early for things. It's 10:30. I've had a shower. I just ate breakfast. I'm about to sneeze. Okay, that was a big sneeze. I just had breakfast. I'm gonna have some coffee and I should read right now, honestly. Like I should read. I I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm so stressed about this dentist appointment, and it just sucks because like I did read that short story the other day, A Bump and Boo Hail, and I was like, okay, cool. I read something like we're breaking the drought, like we're on the groove, we're getting it going, and then like everything with my tooth happened. So it just sucks. And I'm gonna keep vlogging. It's Wednesday. As far as I know, I don't have an appointment tomorrow yet. I'm this is wishful thinking. But like I would really love if these people tell me today, like, oh yeah, we could do your tooth on Friday. That would be ideal. Because then I'll have the Friday afternoon, the rest of Friday evening, Saturday to like rest and heal, and then Sunday we'll go get the puppy. Monday the puppy has a vet appointment, so I can't do a surgery on Monday. So like I could do it Tuesday of next week, but like Thanksgiving is on Thursday, so I don't know. Like I'm sure they're closed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at the least. They might be closed Tuesday. I don't know. So this is like we're on a tight crunch. I really want to get it fixed before it gets worse. I don't want to leave it just hanging until after Thanksgiving. I really, really just hope I get lucky and they have time for me. Like if they want to do the surgery tomorrow, at this point, I'll say yes. And it's going to suck and it's going to be scary because it's like such short notice, but I need it to be done. And hopefully my husband can go. I'm also going to beg them for my life to knock me out. They don't normally knock people out for a root canal apparently, but I have such bad dental anxiety, especially after I got my night guard and almost suffocated on the mold. Like now, ever since then, having things in my mouth makes me feel like I'm going to throw up, makes me feel like I'm going to panic, like I can't breathe. And I'm just going to like explain that to them. Be like, I'm going to hit you with it straight. Like I had a bad experience when I got my night guard, which is the same time that I got this tooth filled, which I just remembered this morning. I had this tooth filled. It was a composite filling, which is why the pieces that like crunched off my tooth were white. And on the same exact day, they were like, okay, let's mold you for your night guard now that all your fillings are done. And I was like, no, like, I don't want to do it on the same day. Like, I'm going to be in pain from the Novocaine. My face is going to be numb. Like, I don't want to do that. And they were like, oh, you'll be fine. So they kind of like forced me to do it anyways. And I was just, I don't know. I was just like, okay, fine. Let's just get it done. I'm already here, right? So then I almost suffocate and die. Throw up. So I'm throwing up. There's acid in throw up. And I don't think the composite filling had like finished molding or curing, I guess. And so I think that's why it was like brittle, because literally I was eating a soft snack. It was bread and cheese and my tooth just like disintegrated like a dry bone. Yeah, it was awful. And then so everyone was like asking me like, oh, did you chew into something hard? And I'm like, no, like I was literally eating a soft snack. And I think that's why the like filling was so brittle, was because of I was throwing up on an uncured composite filling. Anyways, I just wanted to give an update. I'm going to try to read right now. I need to do the cozy things. I'm going to put my fairy lights on. They're not on right now. I have the like blinds open, so it's kind of bright in here. But I think I'll put my fairy lights on. Maybe I'll shut the blinds a little bit, and then I need to light a candle. And then I'm going to get cozy in my chair. And then I'm going to read Nettle and Bone. I'm probably not going to read like a long time. I do have to leave at 12:20, and I need to feed Rita. Rita last night had a huge false rise. She's almost falling out of the jar. And I'm really scared that I'm going to go over there and it's going to be like spilling everywhere. So I put a Tupperware under her jar. And I'm scared to check on her right now because I know it's going to be a big mess. So yesterday I fed her at noon, but I need to leave by like 12:20. So I think today I'm going to feed her at like 11:40 in the morning. So that means I have about an hour to kind of chill and read. And then I'm going to throw my clothes on and then feed Rita and go. I have clothes on. I showered. I just have like pajama pants and no bra. So by throw my clothes on, I mean I need to put on a bra and some pants, and then then I'll be good to leave the house. But that's my update. I'm really excited about picking up Waffle on Sunday. The breeder sent me some extra puppy pictures of him, which I'll insert here because he's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. And I can't wait. His beautiful, adorable face is getting me through the trauma of this tooth. And I'm grateful for that because it's really all I've got going for me right now. Okay, I'm going to go drink some coffee and go read. Okay, I have to be quick because it's already 11:40 and I want to leave here in like 40 minutes. Rita fell a lot. She was up to here last night and she's back down. Oh, she stinks and she's super bubbly, like super bubbly. So this lighting is also not the best. So I need to put her in a clean jar today. I am going to wash. I have another this. I need to wash it quick. And then I have a plastic lid to just like stick on the top because I feel like the metal ones are not as easy to clean. And then I actually have a scale to measure the feed with today instead of just using measuring cups. So give me 1 second. I'm going to wash that. Okay, so I've cleaned this on. I'm going to zero it on the scale so I can see how much starter I'm putting in there. Oh my God, listen. Wait, I'm going to put her near the mic. Listen. Do you hear the crackles? Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. It's like really stretchy. Oh, I can't. How am I going to get this in there without making a mess? Oh, that was great. It actually slid right off the knife. That's 23 grams. I think I was just going to do 50, but that doesn't seem like a lot now. Oops, that's 60. That's 68 grams. Wow, I had a lot of starter in there. Because if that tiny bit is 68, I kind of want to take some more out. Oh my God. I have so much discard to get rid of, I guess. I'm trying to scoop out a few little blobs here and there. Should I get a fork? Would a fork actually be easier? Can you guys tell I literally don't know what I'm doing? How much is this now? 66. Okay, 64. If I can get it down to 60, I think that would be good, right? Oh, fuck. 61. I'm so close. I think that was too much. 61 still. Okay. 60. Okay, that's 60 grams of starter. And then it just went down to 59. Come on. Come on, Rita. Make up your mind. I'm going to go back up to 60. I don't know why I'm so... Oh, okay, it's at 60 now. Okay, we're done. We're done. So this is a lot of discard. That's a lot of fucking discard. Also, this thing keeps turning off and I don't like it. Stay on. No, don't zero. Here, these should weigh the same. So let me zero it with this on. 0. Okay. And then this should be 60. Okay, whatever. I know that it's 60 from last time. So I'm going to zero it now. And then we're going to add 60 grams of flour. I need to scoot you back. I need to wash this spoon. So I guess I'm doing a 1:1 ratio. Is that right? I don't know. I'm going to put 60 grams of flour in there. Oops. That's 32, 59, 60. Okay. Okay, great. And then let's wrap this flour back up. And then I'm going to I need 60 grams of water. So we're going to zero it out again. And I guess I'm just going to get a clean cup because my measuring cups are dirty. 30, 35, 44, 51, 54. Whoops. 58. That's not enough. Okay, 61, but that's close enough. Close enough. Okay. Turn that off. And then I just need to stir this. If it's too liquidy, I will add a little bit more. Can you even see what I'm doing? Probably not. Let me scooch you down. If it's a little watery, I think I'm supposed to add a little extra flour. I'm just also trying to scrape the sides so it's like kind of more like contained in the middle. And then I'm gonna need another elastic for this, but I actually don't have one. So we're gonna put this lid slightly ajar. And that's my feed for the day. Hey, it's Thursday. I had every intention of reading after my appointment yesterday. Unfortunately, I was a little too hopeful. I was a little too hopeful for that appointment, and I should have been more pessimistic because I actually left there with bad news for me. Turns out I don't just need one root canal. I actually need two. A combination of me being a tooth grinder and my previous dentist not doing the fillings correctly on these back teeth. Yeah, they're really weak apparently, and I need two root canals, but there's also no guarantee that these two root canals will save my teeth, so I could possibly lose two teeth. And I have already had a tooth pulled about 10 years ago, so I really don't want to lose two more because they're all big teeth involved in chewing. So it's really going to make my life difficult if I have to get them out. And yesterday I had like a full-blown panic attack at the dentist's office, like sobbing. I couldn't breathe. I like couldn't even see straight. And he was nice. I feel bad because I was like obviously like upset, and I told him like it's not your fault. This year has just been awful and I just can't deal with anything else, and I just keep having to deal with things. Like, I'm probably gonna cry here for a sec. I just need to get it off my chest because I'm just not like doing great. But I wanna, like, I don't wanna give up. Like, I wanna keep vlogging. I wanna do booktube. Like, booktube makes me happy. And like, I'm scared that if I let everything fester, or if I try to pretend like everything's fine, like I'm just gonna quit booktube and give up, and I don't want to do that. This year has been awful. It started when we got rid of the cats because my son was having so much allergies and getting so sick and having all these bad symptoms, and his health was like not doing great, so we had to rehome our cats. And then we had a big move, which was stressful, and then our house, the pipes exploded, obviously, which was less than ideal. And then it took them 4 months to finish it, and we lived in a hotel for 4 months. And during that time, my dad died. Also, our garage door broke. So before the pipes exploded, I replaced the garage door. And now it's like we're finally back in the house and nothing's done. My son's bathroom still isn't done. They came to install the cabinets like 2 weeks ago, and they had ordered the wrong piece, the wrong size piece. So now we have to wait. Like, we've already been waiting for so long, and now we're waiting again for these fucking idiots who apparently can't measure something once and order the correct size piece. Like, there's still no sink in my son's bathroom. My shower, my master shower, the only other shower we have, leaks every time we use it, but we don't have a choice right now. And that's still not done. So I don't know when it's gonna get done. Next week's Thanksgiving, and I just don't know when they're planning to come do it. And in the meantime, like, I'm scared it's gonna leak and cause mold or something in the drywall. And now this shit with my teeth sucks. Not to mention my son, my poor baby. He's just been having a really hard time, and he's been so hard on himself. He keeps saying he's stupid, he feels ugly. He'll hit himself, he'll slap himself in the face when he feels like he did something wrong, or when he's like disappointed in himself. And he also went to an allergist recently and got x-rays, and I think he's gonna have adenoid surgery. So it's just like all these major things have happened to me, all these major things have happened to him, and now we both need surgeries. Like, it just is really hard to be positive when there's just one thing after another, and I can't just pretend everything's fine, because it's not. Like, I'm literally not fine. But I just don't want to fake it on my channel. That's not who I am. You're gonna get what you get here. You're gonna get the truth. Yeah, despite everything just being god awful right now, I just feel like I have to be honest about it. Like, I have to talk about it, because like if I just try to pretend I'm okay, then I'm just gonna give up everything that I enjoy, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to give up YouTube. Like, I like making videos and chatting with you guys about books and like video games and D&D. Like, I have so many lovely people who comment on my channel, and people who are so supportive and kind, and I don't want to like give that up. It's thundering. I don't know if you heard that. It's very fitting for my mood. Yeah, and like it just sucks. It just really sucks, because I feel like this week, like, I was trying so hard. On Monday when I started this vlog, like, I had such good hopes that I was finally gonna get out of my reading slump and finally like get back into a routine that felt normal. And I was trying to do things I enjoy. I started a sourdough starter on Sunday. We finalized things with for our puppy. We're going to pick him up on next Sunday. Like, I'm trying to bring joy and
happiness to my family any way I can right now. And I just feel like I'm being set up to fail. And I know that's not what's happening. Like my husband just keeps saying, "Oh, it's just part of life. It's just part of life." Like all these things that are happening are just normal things that happen in everyone's life. And like, yes, that's true. And I understand what he's saying, but it's like, I feel like I need them to be spread out a little bit more so I have time in between all these awful things to recuperate. Cause it's just like one after another this year in particular. And I'm just like at my limit. It's Thursday. I went to the dentist on Tuesday and Wednesday, neither of which was helpful in solving my problems quickly. I have another appointment on Monday, and this is with a doctor who their office offers elective anesthesia for people who have like dental anxiety or medical anxiety in general. And yesterday at the dentist, I was fully having like a full-blown panic attack. Like it was not good. It was not good. That dentist, like I blacked out at one point, and I just remember, all I can remember is the way he was looking at me. He looked really concerned. As he should have, because yesterday was not great. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yesterday literally considered giving up like YouTube. I was like, I'm just gonna scrap this video and I'm just never gonna post again, and that'll be that. Like I'm just over it. Like I just felt like everything was pointless yesterday. I'm still feeling a little bit like that today, unfortunately. But after I called that place this morning, they're not covered by my insurance, which is really unfortunate. And like I said, there's no guarantee that these root canals will save my teeth and make them like prepared for crowns. So if I do end up having to get 2 teeth ripped out, then I will have to be getting dental implant, because I on this side I already am missing one large tooth, and then it's the tooth behind it that's needing a root canal. So if that goes, I'm not going to be able to chew on that side at all. And on this one, it's all the way in the back. So granted, it's a little smaller than the one I'm already missing here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you definitely can't see. But anyways, today, I still haven't read any of Nettle and Bone. I was going to yesterday morning before my appointment, but the dentist had texted me, and it was like, patient forms that needed to be filled out before the appointment. And of course, they didn't text it to me the day before or the day, like the morning of, like early. Of course, they texted it to me like an hour and a half before I had to leave the house. So I needed to get that done first. Then I fed Rita, and then I was going to go. I thought it would be quick. It was not quick. I was there for 2.5 hours. Actually, I was there for 3 hours. And then I came home and I was not like good to be on camera yesterday. It was rough. It was really rough. I didn't read anything yesterday. But I will say I woke up today and it's pouring. It's dark and gloomy. It's thundering, which is perfect reading weather. I did make some phone calls this morning, so I have that dentist appointment on Monday. I do also have to take my child to a last minute appointment at his doctor today, apparently at 3:00, because he got a referral for something like 10 days ago that they haven't called me on. And then obviously the last 3 days I've been dealing with my teeth situation. So I called them today because I was like, you know what? I'm already making phone calls. Let's add one more to the pot. Called them. I have to take him in at 3 today. So I'm going to have to pick him up early from school and dismiss him early, which is fine. What time is it now? I don't know. It's 10 a.m. So probably I'll go pick my kid up I'll probably leave here at like 1:55. School's 5 minutes away. Pick him up at 2, try to get him out of there by like 2:10, 2:15. His school's a little slow, so I gotta be there a little early. And then it's like a 25-minute drive to his doctor's office. I'm really hoping my husband can leave early work and come with us, just because like I am not mentally capable of being the only parent in the room right now while we discuss my son possibly having surgery. So it's only 10 a.m. It's perfect reading weather. I'm going to try really hard to get some reading done before I slap on some clothes and go pick up my kid. I think since it's only 10, I'm going to really quick try to see. I wanted to have a video up tomorrow. I have it filmed. It's just not edited, and I don't think I'm going to be able to edit it in the time that I have today. So I don't think it's going to go up tomorrow. But I'm going to just put everything that I have for it in DaVinci and see like how long it is, because there's a strong possibility that I could just edit it tonight. Like I've been really trying to treat YouTube like a day job where I'm like reading and filming and editing between like 9 a.m. and the time that I have to pick my son up at the bus, which is like 3:40, right? When I had like a good schedule, when our lives weren't fucking insane, that was working great for me. And I was posting 2 times a week, and like I was like consistent.
And then, everything went to shit. So I really want to get back to that schedule. Next week is Thanksgiving. So I understand with everything I have going on right now. And hopefully you also understand that I'm probably going to have to cut down to one video a week, maybe till December, maybe till Christmas. I don't know. I'm going to try to see what I got, like what things I can film. I'm obviously filming this one. So I have one video ready to edit and I have this one. So if I can't get the video up tomorrow and I cut back and go to one video a week again, I mean, I have only been posting one video a week. This was supposed to be the first week that I'm posting 2 videos. And then I had plans to do 2 videos a week until I think the only week I didn't do 2 videos was the week of Christmas. But obviously, like, that's just not happening. So if I can't get that video edited tonight, then I will, at least after this video, I'll have 2 more weeks worth of videos already filmed. So I'll just have to edit for the next 2 weeks. And then I have an unhaul I can film actually. So that would be great. And that's like easy peasy content. I don't need to read for it. So at least I have the next 3 weeks figured out, right? So before I read right now, I'm going to open DaVinci, see if I can get that video edited. If it's over like an hour of raw footage, I'm probably not going to be able to get it edited for tomorrow because it is kind of a vlog style video. So I'm not going to be able to do the cheat with DaVinci where you remove all the silence, because a lot of vlog clips, it's like silent, but it's silent with purpose for some of them, where you're like showcasing stuff. So yeah, I just need to do some content planning essentially. And then I'm really going to try, even if I just read like 1 or 2 chapters of Nettle and Bone today, like I just want to try. Once I'm done content planning, I'm going to put a fireplace on my screen here. And then I'm going to sit in my chair behind you. I have the window with like, I can see the rain. I'll open the window so I can see the dark, gloomy sky. I'll put on my fairy lights. I'll light a candle. Like, I can do this. I can do this. I just need my life. I just really just need my life. I'm not even asking for a lot. Like, I don't want things given to me. I don't want like, I don't want to be like magically a millionaire. I don't want to like magically be famous. Like, I literally just want to be left alone. I just want bad things to stop happening. I don't even need good things to happen. I just need it to be neutral. I just need my life to fucking chill and be neutral for a while so I can get my sanity back, because it's really rough. It's really rough in these parts. I'm just going through it. Just tired of going through it, actually. So I'm going to get started with that. Sorry for the long crying and ranting clip. I just needed to get it off my chest. I want to be honest on my channel, especially about mental health. I have a degree in psychology, and I do think that there's such a bad stigma still to this day in 2025 about mental health and just being vulnerable. I think people like look down on it for some reason. Like, God forbid a bitch cry on the internet, like I just want to like be vulnerable and honest, and like, you don't know what other people are going through, and maybe there's someone who watches my channel who's just having a shit time of it, and maybe they also feel like everything's hopeless right now, and maybe someone out there just needs to see someone else who's trying their best. I feel like I despite everything, like I feel like I am trying so hard, like actively trying to make choices that will either bring me some sort of joy or make choices that will like give me some sort of like, mental breather. I say as I am getting a puppy, which is arguably going to be a lot of work, but I think that will balance itself out perfectly because the cuteness will be worth it. And I just know the joy on my son's face when he sees that puppy Sunday. He still doesn't know we're surprising him. And I'm just really looking forward to seeing him be happy, because I know my dad dying really was hard for him. He's like not doing great with that. He still has days where he's like sobbing about his grandpa. And so I just feel like seeing that joy on his face, even if a puppy is going to be a lot of work for me, like that's worth it, for me anyways. That I'm not saying that's what everyone should do in my situation, because, puppies are a lot of work. It's like having a baby. Would I want to have a baby right now? Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no. I did also used to be a dog trainer, so like I'm confident that it'll be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I keep saying that. I'm gonna go content plan, hopefully quickly. I'm really hoping it'll be like 30 to 40 minutes maximum of me just looking at my planner, seeing what I've got, seeing what I can do. And then I'm gonna fucking try to read. I'm gonna try to sit down and fucking read. I need to fucking sit down and read Nettle and Bone. Like, I don't know anything about it also. And Jade told me to just not know. I told her, I don't really know much about this other than people like it. And she was like, yeah, that's all you need to know. Don't read the synopsis, just read it. And I was like, okay, I can do that. So I'm going to do that. But I have no plans tomorrow, and nobody should theoretically have appointments tomorrow. If my son has to have an appointment again tomorrow, I will be sad about it because I need a day off. It's been Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of appointments so far. And then next Monday, I also have an appointment. So I really need tomorrow to be a day off. And if tomorrow's a day off, I can get some reading done. And who knows? Maybe I'll wake up miraculously in a good mood and film my unhaul or something. So then I'll have 3 weeks worth of content done before I get a face surgery. That would be amazing. Yeah. Okay. I will talk to you later. Wish me luck. So it's 11:48. Content planning took me a little longer than I anticipated just because my brain is literal mush. I went over I have these calendars in my planner, right? So I have calendars in each planner, and then it's followed by weekly pages. That one's blank from the beginning of November. So I went through my November calendar and my December calendar, erased a couple of things. I have a post-it note with 2 videos that I have been meaning to film forever, which is just two tag videos that I was tagged in and literally haven't gotten to yet, that I wanted to do this month and early next month, but that's gonna change. So I am just gonna have the one video up this week, and then I'm gonna try to get 2 videos up next week, because if I can, this is all dependent on tomorrow, because obviously I'm gonna go feed Rita, have a quick lunch, and then get dressed to pick my son up early from school. But tomorrow, if I can wake up, have a quick shower, and get ready to film something, then I can just do my unhaul. And I have some other things that need to be donated. I have some old toys and old clothes for my son that need to be donated. So I would love to donate some of these books as well, so I can just throw them in the donate pile. I think there's 2 that I might throw on Pango, because I have a signed book in the unhaul pile. So I might just sell that one on Pango. But yeah, if I can just film that tomorrow quick and call it a day, I'll feel so much better about where I'm at, content wise, because then I'll have 2 things ready to be edited for next week. I did put the reorganizing my bookshelves vlog clips into DaVinci, and it's about 45 minutes of raw footage. I could work my ass off tonight and get that done after my son goes to sleep, so it could go up tomorrow, but I just don't have that energy right now, so I really don't know who I thought I was kidding. So I'm just gonna put that one up next Tuesday, film the unhaul tomorrow, and then get that up for Friday. And we're picking up waffle on Sunday. So if I can get this bookshelf vlog edited and that unhaul edited by Saturday night and scheduled for next week, then I will not have to edit anything the first week Waffle's home, but I would like to start editing this vlog as well. But that way I won't have to worry about am I filming enough content with a new puppy in front of me for the first week, because the first week is always the hardest. So then I can just focus on Waffle next week, and then Thanksgiving, obviously. And I'll have 2 videos scheduled by the end of Saturday or Sunday. No, we're picking him up Sunday, so Sunday's gonna be busy. Yeah, so if I can get those edited and scheduled by the end of Saturday night, I will probably work on some of it tonight. I'm just not going to be able to finish by tomorrow, or rush myself rather. And then I can edit this one to go up the first week of December, which my friend Maggie should be visiting me that week. I'm pretty sure she said she bought a plane ticket. I think she officially bought it, because I know she had bought one for this month and had to move it till next month. But I literally don't remember what day she's coming. And I texted her the other day and she didn't reply to me. And no hard feelings. She gets seasonal depression. So I don't care if she answers me right away. It's fine. I just obviously want to know when she's coming, but I think it's going to be that first week of December. So I'll already have a video that I can edit to go up that week, which I can probably work on throughout the week, the first week when Waffle's here, aka Thanksgiving week. And then the next video I'll go up after that, which will be December 10th, is going to be a combined wrap up for September, October, and November. And then hopefully things with Waffle are in a better routine by the second week of December, so I'll have time to film. But I'm gonna crate train him, and I will be crate training him to have downtime in the crate, because I know that dachshunds especially can be super clingy and get separation anxiety if you aren't careful. So the first week Riley will be vacationing from school because of Thanksgiving. But when he goes back to school the first week of December, we're really going to work on crate training him. So I should theoretically be able to film that wrap up the second week of December on the 8th, film it on the 8th, and then film it overnight on the 8th a little bit, and then Tuesday on the 9th, and get it ready for that Wednesday, theoretically. And then that second week of December, I will just vlog it. I need to organize my desk. It's a little crazy and chaotic, so I'll just save that, I guess, for right now to be in that vlog. So I have some kind of vlog content. It'll be like puppy vlog and organizing my desk and still trying to break my slump. Okay, I need to stop yapping because I gotta get going, but I'm gonna go feed Rita, and then I'm gonna take a quick shower because the amount of crying I did yesterday, even though I did shower yesterday morning, like I cried so much, and I sweat a little bit when I get anxiety. So I was crying and sweating yesterday a lot. So I'm gonna shower again, throw on some comfy clothes. It's pouring rain, so just kind of throw on whatever and call it a day. It's Thursday, so my husband doesn't work tonight, so he's probably gonna want to play Arc Raiders with me, which is fine. I would definitely like to play Arc Raiders, but we'll see, because it's just been a long week, so I don't know if I'll have the energy for that. And if I don't have the energy to play Arc Raiders, I will read Nettle and Bone. If I don't read Nettle and Bone this week, actually, I think I'm gonna vlog next week. Regardless of my teeth. My teeth are kind of fucking up my life. But I mean, I have the appointment Monday morning, but we'll have waffle on Sunday. So I could start the vlog Sunday morning. And then that way, if I don't get enough content on Monday, and then obviously I'm not really going to vlog on Thanksgiving, I just want to spend that day with my family. It'll still have enough content. See, I just content planned, and now I'm already like, oh, well, I could do it differently. So this is why it takes me so long to content plan. I'm going to go feed my sourdough starter and take a shower. Maybe I'll update you before I go get my son early from school. If I'm quick enough, I might have time to read the first chapter of Nettle and Bone. Like, I know I keep saying that. I'm so sorry. This vlog is probably titled something like trying to break a reading slump and failing. But what I should title it is, I can't do anything I say I'm gonna do. Please hold me accountable. Okay, it's kind of late. I'm here to tell you that it's Friday and I didn't read anything. I spent the entire day since Riley was at school today opening boxes with puppy stuff in them, and I put together Waffle's little like car bag, like a bag. It's kind of like a bag that buckles in, so it's like a carrier, I'm so tired if you can't tell. It's like a carrier for the car, but it's like a soft-sided carrier, but the sides like stick up. Does that make sense? I'll put pictures of everything at some point, maybe. I don't know. That's a lie. I'm not doing that. But I also like opened a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff was like vacuum sealed and needs to expand. So I opened it, put it together so it can expand, and my husband hid everything upstairs so my son doesn't see it because he has no school tomorrow, obviously. And I like made sure there were water in the travel bowl. I made sure that I had toys for Waffle, treats for Waffle, like a puppy chew for Waffle, so he has options if there's anything he needs in the car. It's only like a 2.5 hour drive, so like hopefully he'll be fine and kind of just nap the whole time. I also am bringing a towel to put on whoever's lap he's like holding in case he pees or throws up, and I also am bringing poop bags, paper towels. I might bring Lysol wipes. I don't know yet, but I also have puppy wipes. So like again, in case he shits on himself or pees on himself, we can clean him up a little bit in the car or like pull over and clean him up, And then we're gonna bring him home, let him go pee, and then we'll have to go out and get him like a leash and a harness because he's gonna be so tiny. And every place I've looked at to like order one, like even the extra smalls are like the size recommendation that they're for, like they're definitely too big. Because he's a little teeny beanie. So I spent the whole day doing that. And then I also like set up his kennel, and we found out the kennel was like a little bit dented and not working. So now I have to wait for a replacement one to come, but we're just gonna use that one in the meantime. And then we'll return it to Amazon. But I also I just spent the day setting up a lot of stuff. I did feed Rita, my sourdough starter, at noon. She's smelling a little better than she has been in the last 2 days. But I will say after her big like false rise day where she rose like a lot, she hasn't done much of anything, but I think that's normal. I was going to attempt to make a practice loaf tomorrow, like a loaf that I know would probably not come out great, but just a loaf to practice and like see how I feel and like how like see where my skills lie and whatnot. But I don't think she's ready. So I'm just going to ixnay that. And I'm just going to keep feeding her Saturday, Sunday. Monday, I have an appointment and Waffle has an appointment at 11 and I have an appointment at 9. So I hope my appointment doesn't take that long so I can go with my husband and my son to the appointment. But my husband took the day off of work because I have a tooth appointment in the morning and we don't know what's going to come from that yet. And then again, Waffle has his appointment at 11. So it's almost time to go pick up our baby. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to see my son's face. I think, like, obviously, I'm so excited because the puppy's going to be so cute, right? But, like, the thing I'm most excited for is just to see some happiness on my son's face again. Like, I just feel like every day he's been so sad and miserable and hard on himself. And I just can't wait to see him have some joy because this year has been rough for all of us. He still doesn't know. Although I will say yesterday, for some reason, he like randomly was like, "Oh, our dog is coming tomorrow. Our new puppy's coming tomorrow." And I was like, "What do you mean? Who told you we're getting a puppy on Friday?" He was like, "Oh, I just know we are." And I was like, "That's crazy. Getting a puppy is a big decision. You can just randomly get a puppy." I'm trying to throw him off the trail, you know? Anyways, this vlog is a mess. I'm supposed to be getting out of reading slump, and then my tooth broke and it ruined everything. So I'm going to redo this. Monday is going to be super busy and my son is also going to be home from school next week. So next week might be a bit of a struggle to refilm this, actually, now that I think about it. So I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to post what I have for this week. I did read one short story in this vlog. I read A Bump and Boo Hail, which I'm happy that I got to read it finally, get it off my list, and also that completed that series for me, which is great. And I am still planning to read Nettle and Bone. Like that's definitely like the next thing I'm going to attempt reading. And when I redo this vlog, like I will either update you if I've read it or not. I literally haven't read since I read A Bump and Boo Hail. I feel like I'm failing at actually reading books for YouTube, or even just for myself, you know, like I haven't read anything like just for leisure in over 4 weeks. And I did read A Bump and Boo Hill, obviously for the vlog, but like, I mean, I enjoyed the 30 minutes it took me to read that. It was nice to sit down and slow down and get to read something again. But yeah, my tooth cracking and then finding out I need 2 root canals and might lose 2 teeth has done dog shit numbers on my mental. I can't lie to you. Like, I'm hanging on by a thread, as you saw in my previous clip. But like, you know, it's just, I just feel like enough is enough, and I just need my life to stop throwing me curveballs. I really just need my life to be like, hey, we actually feel really bad for you. Like, here's like 3 good months in a row. That would be really fantastic. And honestly, I don't know how, but I'm blaming Trump. I just feel like everything bad that's happening to me is his fault. It feels related. It really feels correlated somehow. Like he's just the harbinger of bad luck and like shitty lives, honestly. So somehow this is his fault, and I'm sticking to that story. I'm so sorry that I failed at trying to get out of reading slump this week, but you know what? I'm going to try again. I am going to have a busy week with my son off of school for Thanksgiving, and also we're getting a new puppy. So I don't think I'm going to vlog this coming week. And then immediately the week after, my friend Maggie will be here, but my son will be in school. I'm really weird about vlogging in front of people. I'm like just barely comfortable doing it in front of my husband. And like, that's my husband. And it's not his fault. It's just me. Like, I feel like embarrassed for some reason, or like I'm being annoying, or that I'm like, you know, burdening people with my hobby. But maybe I'll be brave. Maybe I'll like text her and see, because she won't be here that Monday. So I'll have like privacy to like start the vlog and do like, at least I could do one day, right? Maybe I could do like a 1-day thing. I could do a trying to get out of a reading slump in a day vlog. That could be an idea. But maybe I'll be brave and film in front of her. But I could at least like start the vlog that Monday and then just do some quick updates. Cause I also I like to read with Maggie. I mean, we do other things, but we like to play Yahtzee. I got a puzzle for us to do. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do because I may or may not have to have dental surgery when she's here. Like, isn't that crazy? If she is here when I have my dental surgery, honestly, that would be really good for me. I know for some of you that might be like sound like hell, but my son is a stage 5 clinger, so I feel like it might be nice to have like 1 day where I could just be like, hey, I'm getting dental surgery when you're here. Just like entertain my kid for a little bit. I mean, my husband will be here too, but I'm so excited to see her, by the way. Having long distance friends is a blessing, but also it sucks. Cause like I sometimes wish I could just go over her house on the Saturday and be like, okay, boys, I'm gonna go head out to Maggie's house and we're gonna like do puzzles and play Yahtzee and play D&D and I'll come back in like 4 hours. And I can't do that. Same thing with Danny. My bestie just had a baby and I don't get to see the baby right now. Like I just want to be like, hey, can I just like come say hi really quick? I won't even come in your house. Just open the door, let me look, and then I'll leave. Like, you know, I just want to look at her. She's so cute. Or even like I would bring them food or take Patch for a walk. I don't know if Patch would like me to do that, but I would offer, you know, because I remember how it was in the newborn era. It is rough. So, you know, I just kind of wish I could be there. And also, like, my friend Missy has a young boy, I think 2 years older than Riley, but like, they are so different from each other. But like, I feel like their energies would match. They're both literally crazy in different ways, but like, I feel like they would vibe really well. And it would be nice to have like a play date and like we could do our thing and our boys could be there and like being crazy, but like it'd be fine because they'd be together instead of annoying us because they're both only children. Okay, I'm done yapping. I'm borderline not even a booktube at this point. I'm mostly just a vlog channel. I mean, I do have some book content coming out. However, life has been literally the shittiest it could be for me. Honestly, like it's just really sucky. Yeah, I don't know. This week sucks. I'm still grieving my dad. Like a few moments in the last like 2 weeks have really like hit me kind of hard. This shit with my teeth is not easy and it sucks because like I kind of just wish I could call my dad and complain, but I can't. And then on top of that, like even just on its own, it just sucks. I'm like nervous to chew anything. I'm scared that another tooth is gonna crack. I have a lot of dental trauma and shit to work through. So, you know, this is really just the most stressful situation I could be in. And I really just hope it's over before Christmas. Like, I just want to enjoy my Christmas. So, like, if it could just be over for me before like the week of Christmas, because Kyle, I think, has that week off. I just really want a week with my family where like nothing bad happens, you know? And I really want to read books. Like I rearranged my shelves the other day. I wasn't sure about the layout at first, but like it's growing on me. I think it looks good. My TBR books are over there. My TBR is a little bit more organized than it was before. I have a shelf specifically for my self-destruct books so I can like visualize them better. My TBR jar shelf is less crowded because I was able to move stuff away from it. I think like the layout is like the colors are really well spread out. Before I feel like a lot of the black books and white books were like in one area and then the colorful books were all together, but like now it's a little bit more spread out and I am like vibing with it. So like it's a space I'm wanting to be in. My chair is so comfy and cozy back there. My little acorn buddy is so comfy to sit with. Like, I want to read. I want to be in here. I want to do things. And I just can't bring myself to do it. And it sucks and it's awful. And I'm really just hoping that I get good news at the dentist on Monday and then obviously my son will be home and we'll have a new puppy next week, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to teach my son that the puppy needs downtime. The puppy will have like play and enrichment and activity time, but then it will also be napping a lot. Like puppies need to sleep like 18 hours a day. They're only awake for like 6 hours for the first couple of months, you know? So hopefully I'll have time maybe next week to pick up a book because I do want to teach also the puppy that like sometimes mommy will want to sit with a book in her lap and you need to not bother me. Like you can sit with me like calmly next to me on the couch, but you need to not be chewing the book. You need to not be jumping on the book. You need to not be stepping on the pages because then how am I going to do booktube if I can't read my books because your cute little feet are in the way, you know? So I'm going to work on that next week. So maybe training the puppy to like live in the life that we have here, that the life that we've created, like to integrate the puppy will like actually encourage me to read. Fingers crossed. I'm like I feel like I'm on a cliff and at the bottom of the cliff is like reading books regularly again. I'm like so close. Like I can feel it, but it's just like my tooth is uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt. It's just very uncomfortable. And nerve-wracking, honestly. So it's like I'm just on edge. I was playing Arc Rage with my husband. I've been doing that the last couple of days. And then today I spent a lot of time doing dog stuff. And tomorrow as a family, we're all gonna get some like little chores and tidy up stuff out of the way that we've all been meaning to do. And by we all, I mean me and my husband, because my son doesn't ever want to clean anything. But I'm gonna make him clean his room tomorrow, do some vacuuming, clean the floors, just make sure things are where they belong, things are tidied. I need to run a couple of loads of laundry tomorrow. And we need to really give the master bathroom a good scrub and clean my son's shower and hang up the shower curtain in there so we can actually shower in the shower that's not leaking. Whoops. So I've been rambling in this clip for the last 15 minutes. I'm sorry about that. I just want to say, if you've made it this far in the vlog, thank you so much for watching. I failed. I tried really hard to get out of my slump. And while I didn't successfully get out of the slump like entirely, I did read a little bit and it made me want to read more. So keep your eyes peeled for part 2. I'm going to keep all of the suggestions that I wrote down in my jar for now because I don't have my jars set up. So I'm just going to leave those suggestions in the jar. And Nettle and Bone is on deck. Don't forget. I won't forget. If you don't forget, I won't forget. So I'm ready. I'm in the mood to read. I just have to let myself relax enough to read. I guess, does that make sense? Like, that might not make sense to you, but if you've made it this far in the video, please leave a leaf emoji, like an orange fall leaf, down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.